So I'm sure you have all seen some version of the horror of industrial meat chicken production on the internet there. So I'm going to show you what our version of chicken meat production looks like here in northern Wisconsin and what I think it should look like everywhere. It's a lovely morning here in Polk County, northern Wisconsin. I'm going to start out with the brooder house. Look at these happy little guys here. These are Cornish cross chickens. Everybody gets them. Everybody wants them. You can do other kinds. There are heritage breeds that you can do, but the American public demands these kind of chickens. Now, we do 50 chickens at a time just because we don't want to work too hard. You've seen them in their confinement buildings, body to body, no room to move. They start out here. These guys are 2 weeks old yesterday. They'll be in here for one more week, and then they go outside, which is where we're going right now. Chickens need 2 weeks at 90 degrees to get started. By the end of the third week, they can take 34 degrees, and that's when we move them outside. So they do 3 weeks inside, 5 weeks outside. I'm moving here to our chicken processing area. You can, as a chicken farmer, home butcher without inspection up to 1,000 chickens a year. We do like 250. So the only requirement is that they have a lot number, which can be the date, an address, and then you don't need to have them inspected. Here's where we process chickens. That's the most important tool we have right there, the music. And we've got this stainless steel table that we've got under roof to keep them out of the sun. Here's our automatic scalder. Here's our plucker. Put them in here. 10 seconds later, you got a bare chicken. The kill cone. Put them in there. Slit their throat. Blood drains out. They die relatively painlessly and quickly. So this is what we are going to be doing on Saturday. Right here, 50 chickens. Here we're going out to where the chickens who are being butchered on Saturday live. Now, if you were in the chicken industry, would you rather be doing your job out here, moving chickens through grass, where they get grass, bugs, they get feed, we do organic feed. These chickens are completely organic, free-ranged. Would you rather be working out here, moving chickens, feeding chickens, or inside a confinement building with so many chickens that the stench becomes unbearable, and one of your main jobs is throwing dead chickens into a bucket on a skid steer? Don't think I'd want to do that. Think I'd rather be doing this if I was in the chicken industry. Here's our birds that are 8 weeks old. They're going into the freezer on Saturday. We just moved them this morning. You can see they're in great shape. They actually are getting a lot of crickets these days. There's a cricket flush going on. So they're as interested in what's going on in the grass with crickets as they are with their feed here. So, like I said, 3 weeks indoors, 5 weeks outdoors. This is what we move them into, and we move it around every day. They get fresh stuff. So that's batch number 2, and off there in the distance are the steers, who we also just moved this morning. And when you're doing this kind of agriculture, you are into managing symbiotic relationships. So the steers graze down the grass. The chickens come through after the steers do a little mowing, and then the chickens clean up the cow pies, keeping the fly populations down, getting a lot of their nutrition from bugs and grass. So here's the third batch of chickens we have. These guys, I think they have 3 weeks to go, maybe 4 weeks to go. I think 3 weeks to go. And again, these guys here are way more interested. Look, you can see in the cricket hatch here than they are in their feed. So yeah, 50 at a time. We space it out. These chickens sell themselves. We don't have to advertise. People just know they're here and they want them. We could do more. Maybe we will someday. But for the time being, we do about 200 chickens a summer. We actually make some money on chickens. Hard to believe. This year we did 250 because we had some weddings we were supplying and whatever. So again, if you were an employee of Tyson or the other chicken guys, Purdue, would you rather be out here coming to your job every morning with a cup of coffee and a spring in your step, moving chickens around outside in a beautiful area, or would you want to be in a confinement building with basically no light, a stench that's about to knock you over, walking through chickens that are so packed together that you can barely get through it without stepping on them, and one of your main jobs is cleaning up dead, antibiotic-laden chickens? I know what I'd rather do, and that's why I'm doing it. So people love chicken videos. I don't know why. Here's your chicken video for the day. Have a great one, and we'll send you something the next time I have a brainstorm on what to video. Bye-bye.